Okay, so here we are. First morning, week number 3, working on the septic. Dave's already down there digging. We have 20 feet left, then all of the final connections up by the house, and then we're done. So we're going to try and bust this out. We've got a few other things happening today, and hopefully those happen fairly quickly this morning and we can get this done. Alright, I didn't get great video because the wind started blowing everything over. But the trench is all dug. We will get ready to grab domes and get them all laid, and then this is all done. We can make final connections. Alright, so we have been outside and busy. We just didn't get any video. It's pretty windy today, so hopefully you can even hear this. But let me jump over here. So we got the seal in, the gasket in, and the pipe into the tank. We've got it into the distribution box, and from the distribution box into the first dome.
We ran out of pipe.
Yeah, I was going to say we've ran out of pipe today. So we still need to put the baffle inside. We still need to do the pipe coming through the wall, which hopefully they're coming to do that this afternoon. And then a trip to the hardware store to get more pipe. Yep. We're almost there.
Almost there. We're getting there.
So... Okay, so this is week 2. You'll get it all in one video. But so last week we did a bunch of stuff from the tank out to the distribution box into the leach field. Ran out of pipe and energy and all kinds of other stuff. So we didn't get it finished. So this week we're going to get it finished. We have not got it into the second leach field, so we'll show you that process today. And then we still need to go from the tank into the house. They finally got our core drill done. We just need to push that out, and then we can make all of the connections at the tank. So here we have Dave with his trusty hole saw, 5-inch hole saw. And he's just gonna line it up and drill out the hole for the gasket. And there you go. There's the hole. We've got to file off the
battery's almost gone.
We've got to file off the edges a little bit so we can get the gasket seated in, but that's the easy part. Alright, so we're in the basement, so we have the main assembly that will come from the 3-inch pipe down, go through the wall there, and it'll step back into the wall. So we have a couple more pieces to add, we'll get it done, and then we can work on from there to the tank. Okay, so we got the pipe all the way in. Dave's just got some silicone that works with concrete and ABS, and he's just sealing around that pipe.
Alright, so here's what we've got. Comes out the wall, sealed. Sorry for the glare, it's very sunny. Yeah, it comes out the wall. There's our clean out. And here's the tank. Here's where everything comes and marinates. And that, once that's done, leaves there to our distribution box and then to freedom down the leach lines. So that is in and done. Now it's just, scheduling the inspector, and fingers crossed we should pass.
Got the septic all done and connected. It's ready to be inspected.
Yep, we'll call on that here in a couple days. Today's Saturday, we'll call on it Monday, try to get it inspected. And, fingers crossed that it passes, which it will. We're positive. I'm hoping.
I mean, there's a few things that as we backfill, we know we have to bring up some grade to meet minimum requirements. But other than that, everything else meets all of the requirements.
Yeah, so we should be good, but we'll see how that goes. We'll let you guys know
Here's the septic system. We did have the inspector come get it, or, you know, come take a look at it. He checked everything. He measured, everything looks good. We passed our septic, leach fields. Everything looks great. He was happy with it. So yay for us, we passed. Now we get the daunting task of backfilling everything. So good news is now we can get rid of the porta potty. Bad news is, you know, now we got to backfill trenches.
Okay, so besides passing off septic and being able to backfill, our other task this weekend while we are here is super exciting but super scary. We get to cut a hole in the roof and have the chimney pipe completely installed through the roof and everything. So
Yeah, you spend all this time making sure it's all sealed, no leaks in the roof, and then you cut, you know, it's gonna be like a 14-inch hole
yeah,
in that. So nervous but excited to get this one more thing passed off.
yeah. So our goal is we'll get up there, we'll mark center, we have a lift outside, and then once that's done, we'll get up there, or Dave will get up there, I'm not sure which, and get a hole cut. So here's the big old bad boy lift that we have this week. This is a 65-foot drivable lift. So Dave has got it positioned. We think we're in a good spot to where we can get to where we need to cut the hole. The other part is, since we have this on site, and we've passed off septic, our plumber is back, and they are also going to drill the hole inside for the vent and get the hole cut for that. So that's our goal, is to not put just one hole, but 2 holes in our roof today and get those sealed and done. And yeah, then we're ready to probably install a toilet and get rid of the porta potty. So excited. So we got Dave on the roof. So Dave just went up in the lift with the guys. The plumber is there. They've got the hole drilled for their pipe, and the pipe is through the roof, and they're ready to move theirs. We started where the other guy is. We started cutting the hole and realized we need a different bit, so we'll do that in a minute. But they're just scooting along the ridge cap, and they'll get that done, and then we'll cut a hole. So here we are in the lift. Dave's driving. He's got his harness on, looking all sexy, tethered to the bucket. I'm just free floating, which is fun. So there's the view down. So yeah, it's a view from our roof. And then, if I can see it, there is where we need to cut the hole. So Dave will get it cut. So here I stand, I'm just standing here watching Dave, and I forgot I was supposed to be getting video of him doing this. Anyway, so he's making a little bit of progress. Once he gets a decent sized hole cut, I think it'll be easier for him. But here's a bit of a view from up here. There's the pipe the plumber's just put in, all done and sealed. My baby's out in the backyard. The septic and leach lines. And out across with the mountains in the background. So they're just finishing the boot on the outside, and then the hole will be closed. All right, so we got no video of us doing it.
Thank goodness, it was a pain in my...
Dave was not happy, but at least it's done. So flashing is on. We had our roofing contractor do that. So they came in, got that all done. We've got the rain drip edge here. We've got the cap. We are the appropriate height from the ridge, from the ridge up, we are the appropriate height, and then we have our bracing that goes down into the roof to stabilize the chimney. So that is it. It is all done.
Thank goodness. I'm tired.
It's hot. So that's it. We can call the inspector and have the inspector come inspect. So here's looking at the cabin from the roadside. So. Okay, so we have another load of logs. One real long one, medium size, and a bunch of short. So our friends Mike and Melissa over at Cabin Dreamin' have been taking down a bunch of deadfall and danger trees, hazardous trees on their property, and this is what's left from taking down their trees that they don't really have a use for other than chopping up for firewood. So we told them we'd take them.
Yep.
And we'll use them for posts for along the driveway. So here's a load of logs, and we'll offload these somewhere and probably dig a hole. So as usual, Dave changed my mind. He decided one of those logs in there are perfect to go right here on top of this wall, where we're thinking we want to build up one more log just to build up the side a little bit more. So he is going to dig out this side of the wall a little bit, and then we'll place a log over here, and then we'll unload the rest. All right, you ever had one of those moments where you had a tool like 5 minutes ago and you're like, where was that? I can't find it. We have had one of those today. So we were messing with some stuff on the roof, verifying some stuff with the chimney today, and we knew we had the drill with us, and we couldn't find it. We have searched the house, we have searched the garage, the attic, everything. Walked the site and couldn't find it. Well, Dave was walking the site just to see if we happened to miss it. So, alright, so right here, you can see where we brought this monster lift in and out off the south side.
Yeah, that lift is about 25,000 pounds. So, I mean, it's a good sized lift. I mean, you can see the craters that it's left just by driving on the dirt.
Yeah, this is our driveway where it has come in and out and just sunk in the dirt. So, as Dave was pulling out, he was having, it was kind of bouncy.
It was kind of bouncy.
So anyway, he was bouncing along, and the drill was in the basket with Dave as he was pulling out, as he was driving the lift.
It was.
It was. Well, we misplaced the drill. We couldn't find it. So Dave came out and was walking the site, and you can see
Perfect indentation.
right here, the drill bounced out of the basket, and Dave ran it over with the lift.
Ran it over. So, forward, backwards, everything.
It still works.
Everything works. Battery's still good. Still got 3 bars, so I mean, it's still good. So, whether you like Ryobi or not, I tell you what, I can run it over with a lift. 25,000 pound lift in the dirt, which is hard as a rock as it is. Yeah, we've had good luck with them, but I'm kind of sold on Ryobi. These.
I was going to say, in the, 3.5 years we've been building now, we have burned up a reciprocating saw
and 1 drill.
And we killed a drill this weekend.
This actual weekend, we killed it. So to lose one, we were kind of like, oh man.
Yeah, we've always had 2 drills on site, and the other one died yesterday on us. So,
yeah, so we're not sponsored, we're not affiliated, just they've been great tools for us. So.
and evidently you can run the damn thing over and it still keeps going.
Yeah, they're durable. So.
All right, so now that we found our drill.
Now the real test, let's see if it'll actually work. Or how well it works.
So Dave's going to anchor this post we just put on.
Yo, buddy.
We'll call that a win.
That's good.
So yeah, evidently drill still works.
It's amazing.
So I was lazy this morning, and Dave has been up and he's been out here digging away, filling in trenches. So he's working down the middle and just putting the dirt back where it belongs. So while I eat my breakfast, I'm gonna watch Dave work.
Good idea.
So Dave is back to using the side-by-side now, so now I just stand and watch and direct. So we're back to the hand digging. So where he ended right there, he can't use the side-by-side anymore because where we dug out the rocks last fall, they are right there in that next little clearing. So they're right in the way of what he would need. So we're back to hand digging. So that's it for this week.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Anyways, and
And we'll see you next week.